are mostly focused on upgrading existing facilities. They are also behind schedule on a couple of things. But delays elsewhere should not justify delays here. And so I ask, are we going to be ready for AFCON 2027? We have injected heavily. We are still investing heavily. Many people are looking forward to it. But then there are these operational concerns. Are we going to be ready? Because it's just next year. But also, Right Honourable Speaker, I'm concerned about the template, if any, that government used. Because you completed Hoima City Stadium last year, commissioned it, and now they are telling us it is falling far below the standards. So what template was being used? Because I thought we should be aiming first and then shooting. We seem to be shooting first and then aiming later. There should have been a template that we were following from CAF, all these standards, and then we follow. But now we finish construction and they are telling us you've got to demolish much of what has been constructed. Honourable Speaker, I think it's important that this Parliament gets an update because the money is appropriated here. But also that the public gets to know their taxpayer money that has been injected, these billions of shillings, that it is not being put to waste. But also because the game of football, it is loved by many Ugandans. So they are very concerned whether or not we shall not hear a communication. You people are not ready, so we are moving it elsewhere after causing so much excitement. I seek your indulgence that you procedurally guide on this issue because we have discussed it here, money has been passed here, and we are in the dark. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank my brother for raising such a pertinent issue. The fact is, we are going to be more than ready because, yes, because those remaining gaps will be bridged within this period between now and when AFCON will take place next year. We are ready and we are moving on very well.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister is trying to comfort us by giving a generic response and saying we shall be ready. That's too generic. What you are saying is not in concomitant with the CAF report. It is raising several critical concerns. So it would be good that we get a proper update. When you say we shall be ready.
Where is the CAF report?
Akii-Bua, she has a copy of it. The Prime Minister, I'm sure as Prime Minister, you have looked at that report. I would be very disappointed if the whole Prime Minister has not read the report, but I'm sure she has read that report. Akii-Bua, for example, we are told 30%, and yet we are counting on it, we are banking on it as well as one of the AFCON facilities. So I don't think it's enough to tell us that we are going to be ready. We're just a few months away. We need a proper update on Mandela National Stadium, Hoima City Stadium that was completed and commissioned last year, but they're telling us, no, it is falling below standard. Honourable Speaker, I am not satisfied with the response of the Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Honourable Member.
Right Honourable Speaker and members, Cabinet discussed the report and we have put in place all the necessary requirements to have Uganda host CAF next year. And maybe what we can do, Right Honourable Speaker,
we finished with the CAF.
Yes, I am saying let us have a detailed report to allay the fears of my brother.
Okay.
And honourable colleagues, Right Honourable Speaker, two things. One is that the Constitutional Court recently made a ruling